As a lawyer, have you ever defended someone who actually was framed? One case in particular stands out as some sort of frame-up. I still have a few questions in my mind about the case, but I'll state it here simply. I was introduced by the parents of a girl, who we'll call Tanya. She had been accused of striking a teacher. Interestingly, the teacher did not see her do it because she was struck from behind. My initial job was to represent Tanya at her expulsion hearing in front of the school board. The facts, as recited by the principal who acts as sort of prosecutor in this Star Chamber proceeding, were these: Tanya, at the end of the school day, when leaving class, struck a teacher in the back of the head on her way out the door. The school resource officer had collected secretly sworn statements against Tanya by 3 students. As mentioned, though the teacher agrees that she was struck, she did not see Tanya do it. In the proceeding, the principal reads the secret statements of the other students. The names are withheld, because they are minors. Tanya is then asked why anyone would say that about her. I demanded her due process right to face her accusers. I noted the lack of fundamental fairness in the process where there was no opportunity to cross-examine witnesses and determine the truth of these statements. Instead, the statements were taken as absolute truth. I was eventually screamed at by a school board member that this was not a courtroom and if I mentioned due process one more time he would have the police remove me. She was expelled. I was exasperated. The school decided to charge her with a crime: assault and battery. We showed up for trial in juvenile court. The teacher had been called away on an emergency and court was delayed until she could be there. After the court adjourned and I was walking out, witness 1 tugged on my sleeve. "Is that the girl they say did hit the teacher?" he said, indicating my client. I nodded in the affirmative. He said, "That's not who I saw do it." I told him to wait right there. I quickly sought out the Commonwealth's attorney and brought her over. I asked the boy to repeat what he told me. The Commonwealth's attorney submitted a document to drop the case on the spot. Considering this a stunning victory and proof of my client's innocence, I naively contacted the school to tell them of the outcome of the criminal case. They were mildly interested. I asked if they would now reconsider the expulsion. "No. The courts have their processes and we have ours," I was told. The Stalinists would not be done out of their petty victory over an innocent girl. I never undertook representation of a student again. My blood pressure couldn't handle it. The school systems in America are run by petty thugs with delusions of grandeur. Could just be ours, but somehow I doubt it.